Good morning. Welcome back to the Ahn Rho Project. This is the second of two live streams today, and I'm just going to get into the camera here, and we'll continue off of the previous two live streams. Okay. So what did we cover in the previous live stream? We said we had some exploration. I was talking about how I covered some places, some business districts up north as well as down south of my workplace, very nearby. I was talking about how this week yesterday, the whole month yesterday, I was talking yesterday about how it was just a whole mess, very redundant. I had 150 things in terms of tasks, probably 250 just collide all together. Just everything came in at once, and it was just really bad. And so, I'm just knocking off each of those topics one by one that I want to cover on stream that's related to my life, which is the Ahn Rho Project. So again, 안녕하세요, welcome, bonjour, wherever you're coming from, to the Ahn Rho Project. Is the second live stream, and we're here to talk about right now some, I guess, more continuing off the previous live stream, exploration. So exploration locally, but also what we found yesterday, and the main purpose in exploring yesterday was to find a Tim Hortons, which is a Canadian, coffee donut shop. Long story short, and I had to eat there once again, because I just didn't make lunch and didn't have anything to eat, but also because there are some supplements. So again, what you see is what you get. What's in the title? You see, well, supplements. So you saw the pills, again, related to work, related to business, related to my health, and related to some, exploration and food. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about what happened. I've been taking these new supplements here, so because I've partnered with one of my good friends who I used to volunteer at a nearby hospital with, and she, it's been for more than 2.5 years now. I partnered with her in a company that she works with and she does business with. So these are some supplements here. I'm not going to say what they are, because at this point it's too early. This is something I want to talk about maybe a week down the road. I have a plan for all the stuff that I need to cover, and this is just not that urgent right now. So I won't go into too much detail, but I had to cover some supplements. But the best way to take in nutrients is, of course, because I study biomedical science and that's my field of research, I know very well, just even any clinician will tell you that's why you take medication, depending on what it is, with or without food. And specifically, if you want to have higher rate of absorption of nutrients, especially if they are, lipophilic nutrients, such as these tend to be vitamins, minerals. They are absorbed easier if you eat a protein or sort of somewhat fatty meal, and then your intestines easily absorb it. So I'm not going into the detail of that. I need some practice with that anyways. I haven't talked about molecular research in a long time, so I'm a little bit rough and shoddy. Long story short, I needed to eat a meal, and before I take these supplements, and so I went and took a look around the place that I work at, once again, that I hadn't explored. So I went up north, took 2 photographs. You see in this live stream, there's 2 photographs on this side, I believe. So your right hand side is my left. This blue building that says Tim Hortons, and that's a financial institution actually. So I believe that's like their HQ, their headquarters. Again, I didn't show any addresses for obvious confidential reasons, right? I mean, I'm not trying to photobomb them or anything. All you can see is like this blue skyscraper. You don't really know what it means, but I'm just telling you it's just like a banking institution. And then they have in that first floor a Tim Hortons. So I went there and I grabbed some food. So what did I buy? So I was keeping in mind that I need something that is proteinaceous in nature, and I figured I saw in the promotion. So this is food sampling now, right? So exploration, health, nutrition, work, and now just all sorts of topics in this 2 live streams today. But again, what you see, the 3 photographs right there, I bought some green tea. Okay, just a medium green tea. Just I didn't have much water either, so I drank all my water. So I needed to get something to down these pills right here, these nutritional supplements. And then on top of that, I bought a sandwich that was on promotion. They have this new crispy chicken thing, as well as a steak onion thing. So that's the one I bought. I bought the one with beef, and it tasted pretty good. It cost about $4. $4.19 after tax. So there's some finance and budgeting in there. I've already recorded that on my Excel spreadsheet. But you know, the good news is, of course, the green tea was free because I had a Tim Rewards card. So there's some financial stuff covered in here too. Long story short, I went there, I explored, and I took a meal. I bought a meal, a cheap meal. It was only like $4, and I took down some supplements that I'm testing out for the week to see how my body reacts to it and how it responds. I may or may not continue depending on whether or not it's effective for me. So that's pretty much what I have to cover as the main portion of this live stream. There is some stuff here on the side I should showcase that I ate today that is part of the inventory catalog, because there's some food here that's really class 2 items, meaning they're from my caregiver. So there's a bowl of rice here. I took some photographs, so I'm going to probably show these tomorrow morning as a photograph or the day after. Everything that comes into my life I have to cover. What comes in must come out. So we have some chicken here and some celery, as well as some rice. And then we also have some watermelon here. So all of this is class 2 in nature, meaning class 2 items are things for my caregivers. I'm not supposed to eat that stuff, but I have, largely because, once again, just so many things rolled over into today's morning that I couldn't make my own breakfast. That sucks, you know. I'm trying to be intelligent here. And then obviously I need to take some supplements this morning because I'm experimenting with my body and my health right now. And so as a result, I've been eating things that I really don't want to eat, but I know that if I want to actually take these supplements properly, I need something that has some heaviness to it, some weight to it. So that being said, that's pretty much everything today. Like I said, I will have some photographs of this food here for tomorrow morning or the day after, but that's the main topics that we covered in the second live stream. So before we go, we're going to deliver the take-home message. What is the take-home message? As usual, it is take care of yourself. Take care of your health, your finances, of the people that you care for, who you love, the people who mean something to you. Take care of yourself. Become a strong, responsible, disciplined individual. Not trying to be preachy. I'm just saying that because that's something I'm trying to work on. And I've come a long way since, but I have a lot of area for improvement still. So I just want to say again, the reason why you want to be a strong, responsible individual is, of course, to serve the people that you care about most. The best thing you can do for them is to make sure that you can take care of yourself. That way they don't have to worry about you. And then when you are actually in a position of, I guess, responsibility and independence, you actually have something of value to contribute. If you're not in a good place in life, whether you have your own health, financial problems, relationship issues, there's no way you can provide or contribute anything of value to the ones that you care for. So that's basically the hit-home message there. In addition to the fact that, of course, that means that I would rather you spend your time, energy, and resources towards those activities that are important to you. Are you trying to become the next civil engineer, the next pediatrician? Do you have something special for your spouse, for your husband or wife, for your kids, maybe grandkids? I don't know who's watching. So do those things that are important to you. If you have problems, solve those challenges. I'm not saying they're easy at all. They're incredibly difficult at times, whether they are first or third world problems, okay? And of course, on that note, I do what I do here on stream, of course, because it's good for me. I do it unconditionally. I don't, really, not to be, rude or anything, but I don't give a fuck, I do what I do because it's best for me. I will not compromise this for anybody else. I will continue to do this and hold my steadfast conviction to it. I'm just being real, raw, and honest here, and that's just me, yeah. So I'm going to do me, and this is good for me, and I'm going to keep doing it. And so I hope that you share this understanding and that you do what's important for you. I stream daily, 7 days a week. I fell off the past week because of, again, chaos. But we're going back into 7 days a week, and I just want to say that, of course, because I want what's best for you and you need to spend your time wisely, I would recommend, and I do this every live stream, I recommend people drop into my stream once or twice a week only. Unless you have something, unless you really find this really motivational or very useful for you because you're in a really depressed or anxious state of mind, then you're welcome to drop in as often as you like. You're always welcome to my streams. But my general recommendation for most people is that, just come in once or twice a week when you're not working, when you're not schooling. That's it. Because you really should focus your attention and resources on the activities that directly influence your well-being and your life. So with that being said, this is the Ahn Rho Project. Thank you for tuning in to the second of 2 live streams today. We're going to continue rolling with the punches that life has in store for me. And so I hope to see all my hypothetical, imaginary viewers next live stream tomorrow morning, when we cover garbage, a lot of waste that accumulated for the past 2 weeks. So we're going to cover a lot of food packaging and shit like that. So that's what's in store, and we'll see you then tomorrow morning. This is Ahn Rho signing out. Thank you for tuning in, and ciao.